What we're learning right now is there is a Congress meeting which is currently underway at Sonia Gandhi's residence at 10 Janpath on the issue of NRC. The party's leaders, including Gaurav Gogoi from Assam and Ghulam Nabi Azad, are in fact inside 10 Janpath right now. So a meeting, a very crucial meeting underway at Mrs. Sonia Gandhi's residence right now on the issue of National Register of Citizens. My colleague Milan Sharma is, of course, joining me live on this. Milan, what is the Congress's strategy going to be? They've been objecting to this exercise and, you know, how transparent it is. Shashi Tharoor tweeted about it this morning. What is the Congress going to do?
Well, as we speak, the meeting in 10 Janpath was going on, and right now you can see, I'm showing you live visuals. That's Gaurav Gogoi there. He's trying to speak to the media. Before that, we just saw A.K. Antony also, who left from here, and certainly there was a meeting that was called immediately after the NRC numbers came out today. And at 10 Janpath, various discussions were being held. I can tell you that Ghulam Nabi Azad was inside along with Gaurav Gogoi. We just saw A.K. Antony leave, and right now the meeting has concluded as we speak. It began at 11 a.m. and now it's almost 12, and there's an hour-long discussion, in fact, and more details will emerge as and when we know more from the Congress sources. But the sources have told us that the meeting, very crucial at the time that the NRC numbers have been out. 19 lakh people have been left out of the rolls, some of them genuine Indians as well. And certainly the Congress party is hitching on a strategy at this point of time, if you could say, on what their next step would be on the NRC and how to counter it in front of the government.
Right. Milan Sharma, they're tracking all the developments within the Congress party. I'll go back across to Kishlay Bhattacharjee, who is, of course, adding perspective to this very complex issue that we're discussing right now. Kishlay, because you've studied this for so long, you know, there have been a lot of numbers as far as illegal immigrants are concerned, in terms of they've been bandied about. Kiran Rijiju, then Home Minister, in Parliament had said something close to about 2 crores. What we know right now, 19 lakhs. This, of course, includes those who have not filed their claims as well. When you look at these vastly different figures, even as per census data in 2011, which was then withdrawn, this is completely different. When you look at the numbers, can you put it into perspective for us?
Well, you know, there is no methodology really to ascertain numbers of people who may have come in. So we only have to kind of say that, you know, allegedly that this many people have come in, and various agencies and various political parties will have their own figure. So there is no conclusive figure of the number of people who may come. You cannot calculate it on the back of the envelope. And if you want to do it, it doesn't add up really to the number that Kiran Rijiju or anyone else claims to be. I mean, there could be that many people, but how do you arrive at that? That is your methodology. You know, what are you taking into account? So there is nothing that we can. The only way, that's why
yeah, Rijiju never mentioned his source.
The only way that they felt that this could be ascertained was through, you know, through a National Registry of Citizens. But the National Registry of Citizens, a mammoth exercise, very expensive exercise, proceeded. I think that the approach was wrong. The approach was based on exclusion, not inclusion. So it was about how many people can be excluded. And that is fundamentally wrong in a time when the United Nations is moving towards a world where we do not want any one person to be stateless. Imagine in this 19 lakh, even if there is one person, and obviously we know now there is not one, there are several hundred, one person who is a citizen will be denied the rights of citizens and will now be hounded, we have to move from pillar to post, even if there are reprisals, even if there are ways of that person being heard. That person is the kind of harassment, the kind of anxiety and fear that person is going to be subjected to is unbelievable, is unimaginable. That is a gross violation of human rights. It is, I mean, they're violating all articles of faith. This is not how a state responds.
And the BJP itself is, of course, sounding off the alarm bells on it right now. Kishlay, please stay on with us. We'll just slip into